In recent months, the name Blake Shelton has circulated across social media in a wave of emotionally charged headlines suggesting serious health struggles or a personal tragedy unfolding behind the scenes. Yet when those claims are examined closely against verified information, a very different picture emerges. One that reflects not crisis or collapse, but rather the ongoing effects of internet rumor culture, and how quickly public figures can become the subject of exaggerated narratives without any solid foundation, because in reality Shelton continues to maintain an active presence in the country music industry, with recent work including new music releases and ongoing involvement in entertainment projects that indicate professional stability rather than withdrawal or medical emergency. And while online posts often frame celebrity lives through dramatic language that implies sudden decline or hidden suffering, these stories are rarely supported by official statements, medical confirmations, or reputable journalism, which is an important distinction in an era where emotional headlines often travel faster than factual corrections. And in Shelton's case, what is actually observable is a continued career trajectory that includes charting singles, collaborations, and public appearances tied to his long-standing position in the country music scene, reflecting not an artist stepping away due to illness but one still engaged in creative output and industry participation. And this contrast between online narrative and real-world activity highlights a broader pattern in digital media where public figures are frequently used as subjects for speculative storytelling that prioritizes engagement over accuracy, often blending vague references to health updates or emotional news with no concrete sourcing, which can easily create confusion among readers who encounter only the headline without context. And this is particularly relevant in Shelton's situation because the entertainment ecosystem surrounding him has remained active and visible, with documented releases and ongoing involvement in music projects through 2025 and into 2026 that demonstrate continuity in his career rather than interruption. And while it is natural for fans to be concerned when they see alarming phrasing online, especially when it involves well-known personalities, it is equally important to recognize that verified information does not support the idea of a current health crisis or tragedy, and instead shows a public figure continuing to evolve within his profession, balancing recording work, collaborations, and media appearances in a way that is consistent with his long-established career pattern. And this makes the viral framing of heartbreaking health updates less a reflection of reality and more a reflection of how celebrity content is often packaged for maximum emotional impact, where ambiguity is used deliberately to attract clicks and shares, even when no factual event exists to justify the wording. And as a result, what audiences often receive is not an accurate update but a distorted narrative shaped by repetition across unverified platforms, which can gradually build a false impression of crisis where none has been confirmed, reinforcing the importance of distinguishing between rumor-based content and reliable reporting, especially when discussing health-related claims. And in this context, Shelton's public record and recent professional activity serve as the clearest indicators of his actual situation, showing continued engagement in his career rather than evidence of the dramatic downturn suggested by viral headlines, ultimately illustrating how modern celebrity culture can turn ordinary career updates into sensationalized stories that feel urgent but lack factual grounding, and reminding readers that the most accurate understanding of any public figure comes not from emotionally charged titles but from verified sources and documented activity over time.